The only reason you think language learning is hard for you is because you think it's hard for you. Let me explain. You believe learning a foreign language is difficult, right? It's tough. Oh God, my memory's not good enough for that. I'm too old. These are limiting beliefs, which ultimately you have no proof for. So let's look at the evidence, whether you can learn a language or not. Spoiler alert, there's going to be a bit of sarcasm in this little video. So, are you capable of learning a foreign language? Well, what is a language? A language, langue, is your tongue. So, what I'm speaking to you now is a language. You might be familiar with it. It's the English language, or my little dialect of it anyway. So, you already understand a language. You've already learnt a language. Yeah, but I did that when I was a kid, didn't I? When I was a kid, oh, I'm an adult now. I'm different. Okay, you're so different, are you? You're so different. As an adult, you've not learned any new words, right? When did you stop learning a language? When did you stop learning in general? When you were 10? You're like, yeah, that's all the vocab I need. I'm done now. Any new words that come in, just can't understand them. No, the brain won't understand new ideas, new concepts. No, it just doesn't. You just stopped learning, did you? Don't think so. Let's look at more evidence. The language you're trying to learn, let's say you're trying to learn Spanish. Just look for a moment at the millions, hundreds of millions, billions of people who have learnt that language in the recent past. An incredible amount of people. What's incredible is not the amount of people who have learnt Spanish. What is incredible, yes, credible, like credibility comes from believable, right? Incredible and unbelievable are the same word. What's incredible is that you believe you can't. That is incredible. That shocks me. All of these billions of views. Do you think you're so special? Is that it? You think you're so special. You can't learn a foreign language. You can't learn that language. All these billions of other people can, but not you. Oh, not me, no. I remember school. I was rubbish at school. I was the worst in my class. Fun fact for you. So was I. I wasn't the worst. I was the second worst. There was a girl who was a little bit worse than me. And I loved learning French, by the way. I loved it. I took French until A level because I loved it so much. And you know what I came out after 7 years studying, learning French? I could barely speak. I could hardly say a sentence. I couldn't string any words together. And I failed. I failed my favourite subject. Damn, why did I pick to learn French at school? Well, I didn't know, I was ignorant. Like a lot of you guys, you think that the way they teach at school is the way to learn a language. Well, let's look at the results. What results do they get? Not very good. The guy who was the best in the class came out. Could he speak French? No. Could he understand French? No. Better than me, he could. But could he speak fluently after 7 years learning? 7 years? If you're telling me that children learn languages better than adults, after a kid learning 7 years at school, they must be great. How is it I've learned 5 foreign languages in 10 years? How's that possible as an adult? Well, I'm doing something different, clearly. The first thing you need to get into your head, the most important thing, is a belief you actually can. That is the most important starting point for you. Realize that you can learn a foreign language. You are capable. You've just got to make that switch. And I'll give you a really good little tip that I tell my coaching clients. I coach, by the way, I teach Spanish, French, Italian and Brazilian Portuguese as well. I specialize in teaching adults their first foreign language. What do I tell them? Out the gate, say I'm teaching them Italian. I say, as soon as you learn your first word, as soon as you learn ciao or buongiorno, and you can say ciao, buongiorno, you are an Italian speaker. That is the mentality you must adopt. As soon as you can say ciao, start telling yourself, I am an Italian speaker. Because it's true, isn't it? Ciao, buongiorno, you're speaking Italian. You are, by definition, an Italian speaker. Now you start telling yourself that from day one. Ooh, that is what makes the difference. This is how I've done it. This is how all polyglots do. Most of them are not aware of it. But luckily for you, I'm quite self-aware. So I know how to learn languages, and I've reverse engineered myself. And I hope you enjoy me sharing these little tips on YouTube. Check out laidbacklanguages.com. If you want to learn French, Spanish, Italian or Brazilian Portuguese, go to my website, check it out, see the testimonials, and realize that what I'm teaching is very, very good, very legit. And thank you for being here. Like, subscribe. God bless. I'll see you in the next episode of Laid Back Languages YouTube channel. Ciao.